Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel for another episode of our Leicester City career mode. We are, of course, in Season 1, and we aren't performing in Season 1 like I expected us to. I think our hopes are a little bit too high of winning the Premier League. We're currently down in 12th position, only 10 points from 7 games. That's 3 wins, 1 draw, and 3 defeats. The same as Manchester United, or similar to Manchester United, who are just ahead of us by 1 point. We want to be in the top 4, don't we? We want to be in the top 4. We need to be in the top 4, really. So we're only actually 3 points off the top 4 or so. So it's not too bad. And today we face a side that is just above us, the side we've just mentioned. It is Leicester City versus Manchester United. And if you remember when Leicester City were first promoted to the Premier League, they had an absolute cracker against United. A United team with Van Persie, Falcao, Di Maria, Wayne Rooney. And Leicester City were 3-0 down and went on to win the game. Was it 5-3 or 4-3? Really good game. Maybe another one like that today at the King Power Stadium. 3 points is what we're looking for. So this is the side for the game against Manchester United today. Schmeichel in goal. It's Justin, Evans, Soyuncu and Vindel in that back 4. And Didi and Tielemans in the midfield 2. And it's usually the same. It's usually just the front 4 that change. The Ketelaere starts in behind it. Iheanacho, Madison on the left. And Madueke on the right. On the bench we've got Daka, Barnes, Mangala, Sumare, Castagna, Vestergaard and Kakia. No Vardy yet. Lookman also not in the squad today. We do need to improve, I think, the squad depth in little bits. I mean, a centre-back is definitely a step up, considering Fofana's been out for so long now. We still want to improve the team, you know, as much as we can. Always try and improve the team, but I'm happy with it, sort of, at the moment. I'm just not happy that we're not getting the results that we want, and the results that we should be getting. So here at the King Power Stadium, we welcome Manchester United, and a side that you expect to be, you know, in and around the top of the table, battling for the Premier League. Sort of say the same for us. Well, neither side are doing that. We're both underperforming and down in 11th and 10th position. It's going to be a tight game, this one, because there's two sides that are probably at a similar level. However, we don't have the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Edison Cavani, Serge Gnabry, you know, in our team. We don't have players of that quality, especially up top anyway. This is the Manchester United side. David De Gea starts in goal. Back 4 of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Varane and Alex Telles. Midfield 2 of Matic and Donny van der Beek. It's Bruno Fernandes and Serge Gnabry new signing in behind Cristiano Ronaldo and Edison Cavani. The 4-2-2 there. Sancho, Iago Aspas, Dalot, Rashford, Martial, Eric Bailly on the bench. Strong Manchester United side and the captain Bruno Fernandes riles up the troops here. Looking for United to get 3 points. United looking to, you know, pull away from us in the table. The table is very tight at the moment. Everyone's pretty much in and around each other, which is interesting. Ketelaere with a poor pass. So working against Bruno Fernandes. Madison's tackled though. Dispossessing a poor position. Bruno with a couple of step overs. Cristiano Ronaldo back to Bruno Fernandes. And that is a goal for United straight away. I feel like Schmeichel should do better there. At his near post, the captain puts in the top corner. And we find ourselves 1-0 down. Having a real poor season, aren't we? But I'm used to playing with Manchester City. I'll be honest with you guys. Outside of recording, I do not play FIFA at all. So I'm only used to playing with Manchester City. I'm not used to other teams. Oh, cash for Schmeichel. That is poor goalkeeping. Stuck his arm out there and just sort of pulled it away. 3 goals for Fernandes this season. 1-0 down in 7 minutes to Manchester United. That is a shocking start from us. Holds on to it well. Didi. Madison. White to Vindel. Vindel with a cross to the far post. Madueke's arriving. Good defending from Telles. He actually headed it over the bar himself. I thought he'd come off the head of Telles, but he must have just done enough to put Noni Madueke off there. Gnabry is a good signing for Manchester United, but with Sancho and Greenwood and players like that already didn't even need him. Ronaldo gets his body involved there, and Cristiano Ronaldo, great physicality against Evans, gets a shot off. A good save from Schmeichel. I feel like he shouldn't have to be making a save like that, really. Madison. Ketelaere dances away from the challenges. Tielemans. Madueke flips one in. Iheanacho with a header, and it's a wonderful header from the Nigerian. Great power on it. David De Gea hand on it, onto the post, and we level at 1-1. That's a brilliant goal. Good header from Kelechi. Madueke with his first assist, I think, in a Leicester City shirt. It's a really powerful header. De Gea does get something on it. 2 moments of poor goalkeeping in this game, really. Real powerful header though. You see how he winds it up with leaning back. And he winds it up well. De Gea onto the post. Can't keep it out. Iheanacho's our key striker at the moment. Vardy's not been at it this season. He's injured at the moment. He is back in training, but he's by no means anywhere near getting fit. Of course, Wesley Fofana, similar to real life, he's out for a very long time. With a broken leg, or a broken toe, I think it is. Here's Ronaldo. Fernandez. Cavani. Back into Ronaldo. Good footing by Indeed, he was fantastic at that. Iheanacho. Lara. Oh, brilliant from Lara. And here's James Maddison. And Maddison with a wonderful ball into Madueke, who takes it on his chest. And then Madueke with a hit straight at David De Gea. Oh, and a good ball into Maddison as well. Up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Maddison. Oh, Lara takes it down, and Lara into David De Gea. Could have been 2-1 there. Crossing to Iheanacho again! Off the crossbar from Kelechi. We should be in the lead here. We really should be in the lead here. Somehow we're still level. Been the better side. Been the better side by far. But we should be in the lead. That is half time. All level at 1-1. Kelechi with a great chance for the header. Lara with a chance. And also Madueke with a chance as well. That's 3 clear chances. Just haven't had that finish. A good footing from Donny van der Beek. Ronaldo. Marcus Rashford. Good save from that man, Kasper Schmeichel. He might have been, poor on the goal, but he has made a lot of saves for us this season. Kept us in that Manchester City game, didn't he? He's crossing from Wan-Bissaka. Might fall to Rafa Varane. Oh, defended away, and it falls to Manu Matic for a goal. Set piece again. It's a set piece again. That's our weakness. Cross comes in here. Blocked, and then it just falls to Matic, who's got no one round him. It's a simple finish, and Manchester United take a 2-1 lead. Keeping the pressure on us as well. Bruno. Sounchu, brilliant. Back to Bruno. Ronaldo still. Well done, Vindel. Away to Maddison. Counter at Leicester City. Oh, terrible challenge that is from Wan-Bissaka. Tillemans. What a ball that is. Madueke into Kelechi. Iheanacho! And Kelechi Iheanacho makes it 2-2. He's made a run there. I don't know why no one's followed him. Get your head up with Madueke. He sees that run and puts it in. And we're level at 2-2. And it's a double for Iheanacho today against Manchester United. Scoring the goals for us this season. Madueke lifts it in. Iheanacho on the chest. And Iheanacho with a finish into the far post. David De Gea's not saving that one. It's a really good finish in the end. He's under pressure from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But he gets the shot off. And he's a finisher, Kelechi. Another goal for him. He's probably our top goal scorer now. 2-2. Level once again. Ours wasn't a lucky goal. It was a well-worked goal. In behind here. Not in behind Alex Telles, though. It's to the boot of Alex Telles. Van der Beek. Cavani, ball in behind to Rashford. Who's so quick. And pulls it back, and Johnny Evans defends it well. Ndidi. Madueke. Into Patson Daka. It's a good run. Patson Daka. Iheanacho for the hat-trick, and Kelechi Iheanacho gets a hat-trick against Manchester United. He has announced himself now as the starter here. He's absolutely announced himself as the starter. He wants the team built around him as the star striker here at the club. Madueke into Daka. Lovely little loft over here. Kelechi on the chest again. And another volley from Iheanacho. This time into the top corner past David De Gea. 3-2. Iheanacho hat-trick. Jamie Vardy, you're going to have to be pretty good when you come back from your injury. Because Kelechi Iheanacho is now a starter here. He's definitely the star man up top. Defensively solid. Work hard. Wan-Bissaka. Fernandez. Good turn. Ronaldo. Good turn from Ronaldo into Edinson Cavani. Johnny Evans with a great block, and then Cavani puts it over the bar. Was it another block, I think? Harvey Barnes is going to come from Lara. It's a double block from Johnny Evans. He was quiet again today, Lara, but on the winning side. Chance for Rashford, header. Saved by Schmeichel. Beaten in the air by Cristiano Ronaldo, aren't they? Barnes, what a ball. Here's Daka. Brilliant. Great footwork. Patson Daka with a finish. The roof comes off the King Power Stadium. 4-2. What a win. Well, I said, is this going to be like the game where Leicester City beat Manchester United 4-3 in the end after being 3-0 down or so? And that Manchester United side with Di Maria, Falcao, Rooney, Van Persie. Well, this one's got, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo, Edison Cavani, Donny van der Beek. And we have come back from behind. Wonderful goal from Patson Daka. Shifts it onto that right foot and then he curls it into the top corner. Do we ever have to worry about replacing Jamie Vardy? Do we already have two strikers who will develop into two incredibly good players? I hope so. Wonderful finish from Daka. That is his first goal this season in the Premier League. 4-2. And that should be the full-time whistle, referee. And it is the full-time whistle. Well, what a start to today's episode. A 4-2 win. Iheanacho is a superstar. 4 goals. Well, 3 goals he had. 5 attempts. 4 goals for us. Hat-trick against Manchester United. Could this be the start of our season here? Up next, it's Legia Warsaw in the Europa League. Away from home, they're 4th position. We are in 3rd position with only 1 point. We need 3 points. We should be getting 3 points against this side today. That will bump us up in this Europa League table. And I assume Spartak Moscow will lose to Napoli. Well, another disappointing result in the Champions League. A 2-2 draw away from home at Legia Warsaw here. Emery scores for them. Maduke and Vestergaard scored for us. And they scored again in the 64th minute. 2-2 draw. Only on 3 points in our Europa League group. That is really disappointing. And good news, Wesley Fofana is back in first team training. Not too long before we see him back in the first team and back with our solid defence once again. And today we go away from home to 19th place Brentford at the Brentford Community Stadium. This aside for Brentford today, Schmeichel starts in goal. It's Justin, Evans, Soyuncu, Vindel at the back, Tielemans and Ndidi in the middle, De Ketelaere, Barnes and Iheanacho in there as well. The only difference today in changing the side is Adeloma Lookman comes in for James Maddison. It is, yeah. Jamie Vardy is the name I nearly said then. He is back on the bench. Only 83 pace though now. He's getting slower, but he's back on the bench. 85 rated. We do miss him, but at the moment, Iheanacho is the man in form. So here at the Brentford Community Stadium, Leicester City versus Brentford. Brentford, a new and exciting side in the Premier League, but do look like a side that are gonna go down in this save. Really are. Couldn't get out then. Gonna. They are gonna go down in this save, it looks like. But out they come against us today, looking to try and beat us. They're an exciting side, different side. I do like playing against Brentford, of course. We did, of course, play against them in the Manchester City career mode and did struggle a few times against Brentford. Obviously a very different team here in Leicester City. Iheanacho has got 6 goals currently in the competition. Can he continue to add to that tally here today? This is the Brentford side we faced. Then Alvaro starts in goal. It's Bicone, Ayer, Janssen, Bednarak and Rico Henry in that back 5. Josh Da Silva, Nordgaard and Nyeka in the midfield 3. And then Visser partners Ivan Toney up top. On the bench, Raya, Byram, Fosu, Foss. They've got Pinnock, Parts Harris, of course, and Burmo as well. A man with a lot of pace on the bench there could come on and cause us some problems. So Leicester City versus Brentford. And it is live from Malton Road, it's called, but of course the Brentford Community Stadium. Not officially licensed at the moment in FIFA 22. I'm interested to see how we play in today's game. They're playing that 5 at the back, 3 in midfield, 2 up top, and we could have done that as well. And I nearly did switch that, but I went with the, you know what, 1 against Manchester United. A chance there for Visser, which is put wide. And we go again. De Ketelaere, counter. Look at the run from Harvey Barnes, having a great game on this left-hand side. And here's Harvey Barnes. And Barnes. And Harvey Barnes with a hit into the top corner on his left foot. That's a good strike. He looks so much better off the left-hand side. I would play him there more often. Celebrations for him. A little headbutt on the corner flag. As soon as he got played in by De Ketelaere there, you knew he was going away from Christoph Ayer. And the weaker left foot puts in the top corner. He's much more comfortable on the left, and so is Adeloma Lookman. Maduke more comfortable on the right. It's just we haven't got anyone else who can play on the right, barring Maduke. We are looking at a second choice right winger, I suppose, but Maddison's been playing on the left as well to fit De Ketelaere in. And that is an issue. We've got 3 left midfielders, really. And they give it away to De Ketelaere. He's done brilliant to keep that. Tielemans. Lookman. De Ketelaere. Wonderful little back heel into Lookman. And Lookman into Iheanacho. What a save from Alvaro. Tielemans on the rebound. It's another save from Alvaro. And behind for a corner, but we're looking a lot better today. Alvaro's just got to send it long. Oh, De Ketelaere, brilliant. Takes it down into Kelechi. Iheanacho! What a hit from Iheanacho. 2-0. This man's starting ahead of Jamie Vardy. This man is starting ahead of Jamie Vardy. Purely for the hat-trick, but also that strike there is absolutely incredible. Iheanacho works it into him. Couple of bit of skill. Takes it around a few and then he fires this into the top corner from there. What a finish from Kelechi. It cost Leicester City, I think, around 28 million, which is expensive at the time for a player pretty unproven. Tielemans, Iheanacho. Brilliant. Oh, and he's away. He's put it over to Barnes. And Barnes. And Yuri Tielemans! Oh, what a hit from Tielemans. 3-0. Tearing Brentford apart here. Well, I don't think we'll be playing the second half. I think it'll be jump to result at this rate. Ripping Brentford apart. What a finish from Tielemans. We've scored 3 crackers here. Barnes into Tielemans. And look at this. Left foot. Right in the top corner. It's a wonderful finish from a man who probably won't be wearing a dark blue shirt of Leicester City next season. We know he's going to be leaving. You guys in the comments said as well it's realistic if Tielemans leaves, and we know that he will be going at the end of this season. I wanted just one season of Yuri. I don't think he's that amazing, to be honest with you, on this game. But if he starts playing, I mean, when the team's playing well, he looks even better, doesn't he? Here's Iheanacho. Ball through to Iheanacho. What a touch. Oh, Iheanacho, it's wonderful. Great skill. Iheanacho with a strike. 4-0 Leicester City. That is absolutely class from Iheanacho. The footwork as well to take it round the sliding play. I think it was Christoph Ayer. Then he outpaces Pontus Jansson. And then he puts it in the far left-hand corner. Sits Ayer down. Iheanacho. Incredible. What a finish. Will it show it just before the skill? It doesn't show it just before the little skill where he takes it. Little drag back around the defender. 4-0 Leicester City. We are going on with three points here. And that is good to see for once here. We've started this episode amazingly well. A win against Manchester United. An absolute trouncing of Brentford at this rate. Visser. Through to Ivan Toney here. Ivan Toney! Good finish. 4-1. Will we still be able to skip the second half? We're still going to win this game. But it's annoying to concede. And it comes down Johnny Evans' side. And not that Johnny Evans hasn't been good for us, because he made some crucial blocks against Manchester United. But that ball goes into Ivan Toney and it's hit with power. And it beats Kasper Schmeichel easily. And we're 4-1 now, but we're not near the half-time yet. A few minutes to go. So we'll see. Lookman. Into Soyuncu, give it away. Oh, don't bottle this, guys. Do not bottle this. 4-2 and Yeka scores. Well, we're still going to win this game, but 4-2. That's the way we defend, isn't it? That's the way Leicester City defend. Cheaply. No Fofana, no Partey. We're poor without Fofana at the back. I'm sick of Johnny Evans, really. Yannick Vestergaard, he's not the man either. It's just frustrating. Given away cheaply by Lookman. Take our foot off the gas at 4-0. Defence is the issue. The forward area, I'm pretty happy with. Here's Barnes. They do come forward. Into Visser. Soyuncu misses the challenge. It's Ivan Toney! Saved by Schmeichel. Visser's down injured. Visser's going off injured at half-time. I'll tell you what we will do straight away here, just before half-time, because we are going to skip the second half. Jamie Vardy's getting on the field. And Castagna for Justin. Let's get their sharpness up, and let's get Vardy back in the team, although he's no match for Kelechi and Iheanacho at the moment. Cross to come in here from Brentford. Visser's gone off injured. Soyuncu with a header. Barnes down. Barnes, a nasty challenge on him. And that will be a free kick to half-time. No. Referee plays a few more seconds. Here's Castagna. And that is half-time. 4-2 we lead. We are going to jump to result in the second half. I feel like we're doing well enough that we can jump to result here. So a 4-2 win over Brentford in the end. Yes, no more goals in the game. There never is when you jump to sim. And that's why I knew that we would win that game. Man of the match goes to Harvey Barnes with 8.8. 8.0. Vardy with an 8.6. I'd like to see what Kelechi got. 7.8 with 2 goals. He was much better than that, wasn't he, Kelechi Iheanacho? Our key player at the moment. So Millwall next in the Carabao Cup, a game we'll simulate. And let's see how we're going to end this episode. Arsenal at home is a game we'll play. Warsaw in the Europa League will simulate, and then finishing the episode with the away game, Ellen Road to Leeds United. That's a good way to end it, and the next episode kicks off with Chelsea and Napoli. Big games coming up thick and fast at the moment. Well, we pick up a 2-1 win over Millwall. It's Madueke in the 17th, Hutchinson for them in the 39th, and then Jamie Vardy with the winner back from injury in the 84th minute to send us into the next round of the Carabao Cup. And up next, we face Arsenal at home. We welcome them to the King Power Stadium. The 6th position we are in, Arsenal in 3rd position on 16 points, 9 games played. We're not having the best of the season, very inconsistent. I do believe we can get into that top 4 when you see that Southampton and West Ham are in there. I do believe we are probably better sides than both of those. And with just a couple of wins and a bit of good form, we can break into that top 4 before probably the start of the new year. This is the side for Arsenal today, the usual really, same back 5 as always, same midfield 2 as always, the Iheanacho in front, Maddison on the left, Barnes on the right, is Kelechi Iheanacho through the middle on the bench, Patson Daka, Jamie Vardy, Madueke Soumare, Castagna, Vestergaard and Kakia. So here at the King Power Stadium, it will be very interesting to see what this Leicester City side we have put out here does against this Arsenal side. They're down in 13th, so you expect them to be a lot worse than us, but I'm not sure they are. The table seems pretty close. It only takes 1 or 2 defeats, and then suddenly you're, pretty low down the table. And out come this Arsenal side with a couple of changes in there. You see there, Moussa Dembele, ex-Fulham man, ex-Lyon man, ex-Celtic man, is currently the main striker for them. This is the Arsenal side then. It is Bernd Leno in goal, back for Roshi Tutu, Ben White, Akanji and Solanke. Chukwueze, Lokonga, Xhaka and Smith Rowe in the midfield 4. And Martin Odegaard in behind Moussa Dembele. Any impact subs off the bench, they got Ramsdale, Tavares, Declan Rice has signed, Lacazette, Partey and Nketiah and Gabriel. I'll tell you what a signing they've got in Chukwueze. Also, Declan Rice, I'm surprised he isn't starting really. So Arsenal versus Leicester City. It's live from the King Power Stadium. We've got to play our game best we can today. The ball in behind, which James Justin reads. Iheanacho. Barnes. Iheanacho. Iheanacho. Barnes. Iheanacho's in there, cleared away. Barnes back into the middle to Tielemans, into Iheanacho with a hit, and the Belgian scores again. I think that's 6 goals and 5 assists now, or 6 assists in about 10 games. What a player we've got here. I don't know if we'll be able to hold on for him for very long. I'm hoping he'll do at least 2 or 3 seasons here. Great finish from Iheanacho. We've created, look at that, 6 goals in 9 matches it is. We've created a real good Belgian youth team here, haven't we? Iheanacho, Tielemans is in there as well. Castagna. Maybe the Belgians is the way to go and keep signing a couple of Belgians because they're working perfectly for us. Here is Granit Xhaka. Switch of play to, say, Kolasinac. James Justin out to him, watching Emil Smith Rowe here. He's in a lot of space. Odegaard. Odegaard spins. Odegaard with a chance here. That's shocking defending. That is shocking defending from Johnny Evans there. Stands off Martin Odegaard, lets him spin him. And then Soyuncu's not in position. It's a good finish from Martin Odegaard as well. Level at 1-1. The defence is the issue at the moment. I think a centre-back might be something we need to bring in the January transfer window. I think we need to bring in someone that can do what Fofana can't do, although Fofana is back in training. Once we have him back, I think we'll be a lot better. Smith Rowe again. Clips to the far post. Odegaard, what a touch! Martin Odegaard, and what a save from Kasper Schmeichel. Warning signs again. Chukwueze could have been playing for us, but we went with Madueke instead. Wide they go, Smith Rowe in space. Soyuncu in there, chance for Chukwueze, and Chukwueze scores. And Tielemans is going to have to come off for Soumare, the injured Yuri Tielemans, and we're 2-1 down to Arsenal. Good ball through here. Pull back to Chukwueze, and top corner. Good finish by Nigeria. The injured Tielemans comes off, and it goes from bad to worse. As soon as we get someone back from injury, seems another player tends to get injured. Iheanacho has been very quiet up top today. Soyuncu out of position now. Dembele. Smith Rowe. The cross. Good goal by Arsenal. Brilliant goal from Arsenal. Is that Lokonga with a goal? The midfielder getting into the middle. 3-1 to this Arsenal side. Leicester City. We have been poor this season. And Sambi Lokonga, ex-Anderlecht man, gets in the box. I mean, it's terrible defending from Vindal, who's going behind to Chukwueze. And we find ourselves 3-1 down here, just before half-time. 2-1 there was a chance, but I think 3-1. Just the performance we've put in. We've had a very good start to today's episode, but stepped into this Arsenal game now. And we've been poor. Harvey Barnes, who loves playing off the left, really. Soumare. Sumari through to Barnes. Brilliant. Barnes in the middle to Iheanacho. It's a poor cross. Behind for a corner. When Johnny Evans attacks this off the post. Iheanacho cleared away from Arsenal. Well, that was a good chance there to get back in this game. Indeedy. Sunchu. Vindal. Indeedy. Iheanacho to Ketlare. That switch out to Barnes again. Barnes over the top here. Kelechi Iheanacho! Oh, blind of the post from Kelechi. Into Iheanacho. Just delays that pass a little bit, which allows De Ketlare to get on the end of it. Into Iheanacho, into James Maddison, and what a save from Bernd Leno. Maddison should be scoring that. Oh, into Vardy, but intercepted by Manuel Akanji. Indeed, with a fantastic challenge. Still it falls to an Arsenal player though. Kolasinac. Around Johnny Evans. Cross into Dembele. Header! 4-1 Arsenal. So Unchu lose it in the air. Johnny Evans is not it, is he? I don't think Yannick Vestergaard is it either. 4-1 down. Maddison comes off for Madueke. This is the Leicester City side that have been defeated again. Oh, big tackle on Vardy by Declan Rice. Arsenal want more. Chukwueze. Sunchu and Vindal. Well done, Owen Vindal. He was good defensively. It's going forward. He's poor. Vindal. Iheanacho. Tackled by Thomas Partey. Counter Arsenal again as they look for a number 5. Emil Smith-Rowe. Kolasinac. Smith-Rowe again. And that is full time. A 4-1 defeat to Arsenal at home. That's a poor performance. We've seen plenty of those this season. So inconsistent, aren't we? We're either playing really well or playing really poor. Today, we played really poor. And up next is Legia Warsaw, bottom of our Europa League group. Up next is Legia Warsaw, bottom of our Europa League group in 4th place. We're in 3rd though, only on 2 points from 3 games. A win here at home is kind of crucial. We pick up a 3-1 win against Legia Warsaw. It's Harvey Barnes with a goal, Jamie Vardy as well, Jose who scored, and Kelechi Iheanacho, another one. Gives us a 3-1 win, 3 points in the Europa League. That has been a long time coming. Look at this, Yuri Tillemans wants to play, but also Wesley Fofana says he's feeling pretty fit, definitely ready to play. Hope you're not planning to use someone else. That shirt belongs to you. Possibly get Fofana back in there today. He's been really missed, hasn't he, in that back line. And for our final game of today's episode, it is against Leeds United away at Ellen Road. 17th place Leeds, we're in 11th. But a win will put us up onto 16, 17, 19 points, I suppose, which would put us actually above Arsenal here. And, you know, in line with Everton, Wolves in 7th and 6th. So I'm not too disappointed with how we're doing that much. I mean, I expect us to be more near 4th, to be honest with you. But a win here today would get us back up into that top 7 at least. Well, this is the side for Leeds today. Only a couple of changes. One change is Fofana is back in. 0 sharpness, but he wants to play, so he's back in at the centre-back position. Barnes on the left and Madueke on the right. Maddison drops to the bench, along with Vardy, Daka and Sumare. And Yuri Tillemans is also back, injured in the previous fixture. So that is a good side. This is probably our strongest side. Probably Vardy and Iheanacho. Iheanacho's been in better form. Fofana at the back might be the difference maker in defence. I hope so anyway. So Leicester City versus Leeds United. Marcelo Bielsa is a team that, you know, he has made that plays very good football but can be a little bit open at the back. We're very similar, play good football but can be open at the back. Going against each other today could be a game of goals, but whenever we feel like it's going to be that, it tends to be the opposite and actually, you know, a game that is a 0-0 or a game that isn't quite as exciting. Let's hope we can end the episode on an exciting game today. So this is the Leeds United side. Meslier starts in goal, back 4 of Shackleton, Llorente, Kosh and Firpo. It's Calvin Phillips holding the midfield with Rafinha, Stuart Dallas, Klitsch and James. In behind, Rodrigo up top. Klaassen, Ayling, Harrison, Gelhardt, Bashagli, Roberts and Lucas Schwau on the bench. Actually, a pretty impressive looking Leeds side. Despite them down being 17th, they could get relegated this season if they're not careful. Leeds versus Leicester City. It's live from Ellen Road. And this is going to be one where the atmosphere is wonderful from the Leeds fans. We've got to get into this game quickly. Can't be making silly mistakes early on. Justin uses physicality well and Wesley Fofana away and up to Madueke. Here is Noni Madueke. Away from Klitsch, brilliant. Madueke into Kelechi Iheanacho. What a pass! Iheanacho with a strike and 1-0 we lead. here against Leeds. Great play from Noni Madueke off that right-hand side, who might start to say, I want to start with performances like that so far right at the start of the game. Little 1-2 with James Justin. He's gone from Firpo, who's pushed really hard forward to try and press. And then he picks this pass. I mean, what is Llorente doing? The position of Diego Llorente is shocking. Iheanacho with another goal for this season. Our top goal scorer in all competitions. 9 now in 11. That is a really good return. And 1-0 we lead Leeds United 8 minutes in. Klitsch. James. Away from Justin. Rodrigo stood off him. Schmeichel with a save. And Vindal can't keep that in. Good save by Schmeichel. I don't know why we stood off him there, but Fofana isn't entirely sharp, is he? He's got absolutely no sharpness here. In his first game back. Header into the hands of Kasper Schmeichel. Easily done. Into Tielemans. Noni Madueke. Trouble for Leeds here. Madueke into Iheanacho again. Kelechi Iheanacho with a chance. Rebound for Harvey Barnes. And 2-0 Leicester City. Madueke is picking some real top quality passes from that right hand side there. Real top quality passes. And Harvey Barnes puts it in the back of the net. Brilliant from us. Meslier, I thought I was going to save that shot from Barnes actually. 2-0 we lead Leicester. 2-0 we lead with Leicester City against Leeds United. Leeds have got a long way to come now. I said, you know, if we play like this, they'll struggle against us. That Arsenal game a bit of a blip, but we're back up into around 7th place with a win here today. Barnes. Vindal. Barnes. Iheanacho. Barnes. What a ball. Noni Madueke on the volley. What a finish on his right foot. 3-0 Leicester City. What a goal from Madueke. What a goal. Barnes, the wonderful switcher player. Madueke, first time right-footed finish into that far corner. He's announced himself as a Leicester City player today. He really has. What a finish that is. Watched it all the way. With the laces across it. Bends it with the outside of the boot sort of way. Slices it into that bottom corner. Rodgers celebrates 3-0 Leicester City. Noni Madueke with a goal. Back into Tielemans. Indeed. Iheanacho. Barnes. Barnes over the top here. Kelechi Iheanacho on the volley. 4-0 Leeds United are down to Leicester City. Brilliant goal from Kelechi Iheanacho. Another wonderful ball for Harvey Barnes, who's playing so well off this left-hand side. Our starting 11 will be this. Barnes on the left and Madueke on the right. Iheanacho at striker. De Ketelaere in behind. What a finish from Kelechi. Off the post and in. He's 10 goals in 11 games for Kelechi Iheanacho now. Only 30 minutes in. He could get a hat-trick here. Well, we might get another game in this episode because it looks like, you know, we managed to play only one half in earlier on, didn't we? The first game, I can't really guess. Was it Norwich now? We only played the first half against them. Only playing the first half against Leeds United here. Get another game into this episode, a full game. He's in there again, Iheanacho. De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere with a hit. Good save from Meslier. Leeds have been shocking. Cross in here. Soyuncu could attack this one. Doesn't do. Barnes. Back out to Tielemans. Indeed. Noni Madueke with a hit. Just wide of the post by the Englishman. That is half time. We lead Leeds United by 4-0. And you know what's going to happen here. We're going to skip the second half. Jump to result. I'm getting another game in this episode. 5 games in today's episode, thanks to 2 ridiculous performances. It's a shame about that Arsenal one, but what a performance here today. Iheanacho is a goal machine at the moment. So we jump to result, and it does finish 4-0. Clean sheet as well. Harrison came on for Rafinha, Castagna for Fofana, Maddison for Ndidi. And look at that. Frustration must have got to Leeds because they did get a red card as well in the 82nd minute. Jamie Shackleton sent off. So that's another 3 points for us. That pushes us up, and it does mean, like I said, one more game in today's episode. Well, thanks to our wonderful performances, our episode now ends on an absolute cracker, doesn't it? Manchester City there in 4th position, West Ham in 3rd on 20 points, and also in 5th place is Chelsea on 20. Leicester City behind them, us on 19. We're into 6th place now. A win against Chelsea at home today would bump us right up there into the top 5. This is a massive game now to end today's episode, and we need Iheanacho scoring goals just like before. Madueke as well playing to his best. I think we could beat Chelsea here today. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. We go with exactly the same side today against Chelsea. Only one change there. Make sure Jamie Vardy's on the bench. We might need him. So exactly the same side that just battered Leeds United. Go out against Chelsea. And one thing to note is, again, Vindal starts once more. His fitness is wonderful. What is his stamina? 87. Just seems to play every single game there at left back. So, Leicester City versus Chelsea. 6th versus 5th. Both sides battling for a top 4 finish coming into the season. We're not even at the halfway point of the season yet. We've got the top goal scorer in the Premier League, Iheanacho, 10 goals in 11 appearances. Chelsea also, I mean, Romelu Lukaku, I'm sure is going to be up there for them, he is. And there is a new signing for Chelsea, a very interesting signing wearing the number 25 shirt. It's another one, a winger they've robbed from Ajax. It is Dusan Tadic, ex-Southampton man. What a signing he is for Chelsea, really. I know he's aged, but he's a top quality player. This is the Chelsea side we face today. Edouard Mendy starts in goal, back 5 Azpilicueta, Reece James, Chalobah, Rudiger and Ben Chilwell. Midfield 2 of N'Golo Kante and Mateo Kovacic. And it's Hakim Ziyech, Romelu Lukaku and Dusan Tadic. Up top on the bench, Kepa, Alonso, Pulisic, Werner, Gerard Piqué, another experienced player signed, Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. Very good Chelsea side. So Leicester City versus Chelsea. Big game for us in our season. We've really started to hit form. Maybe that Arsenal game was a bit of a blip where we got battered. We can't afford to get battered here today. It shows that the bigger clubs, we're not quite at their level, but we can get there. It's live from the King Power Stadium here today. Here's Chilwell. I think he'll struggle against Madueke today. Lukaku. Back into Dusan Tadic. That's a good run from him. James Justin, who is a wonderful fullback, you know. Losing Ricardo Pereira, we had to lose someone. They were our rules. I was happy to lose Pereira, knowing I had Justin. I think he's, you know, up there. Anyway, Madueke's made a great run here. Noni Madueke's onside. Madueke with a bend into the far corner. What a finish from Madueke. Wow. Well, I tried that there in his left boot. Half expecting Mendy to save it, but to, you know, rebound maybe to Iheanacho running in. Instead, Madueke has just scored an absolute incredible goal here. He's some sign, isn't he? And I think he will be the end of Adeloma Lookman. What a finish. How has Edouard Mendy not saved that? We'll see it here again. Madueke with the shot, left foot bend. Edouard Mendy doesn't get anywhere near it. Off the side, netting in. And we lead by 1-0 in a massive game against Chelsea. Noni Madueke, his 3rd game in the Premier League so far this season. Iketlare back into Madueke. He skipped past a couple. Chilwell with him. Off, back to Tielemans. Strike by Yuri Tielemans. 2-0 within 13 minutes. We are destroying Chelsea here. What a goal from Yuri Tielemans. He's another one that I'd hate to lose, but I know we will have to lose him next season. He will be leaving. Madueke with the assist. Away from Chilwell. So Yuri Tielemans sees the space. Again into that far left-hand corner. Edouard Mendy nowhere near it. 2-0 Leicester City. What a performance we are having here. I mean, Chalobah should do better. It's not even in the top corner that either. Edouard Mendy possibly could do better. 2-0 against Chelsea within 14 minutes. What a performance. This team seems to turn a corner as soon as, you know, we've got Fofana back. He's a difference maker, this young centre-back. UK once more. Who's giving Chilwell. Oh, he's giving Chilwell a tough game today. Whips one in. Nodded away by Antonio Rudiger. Iketlare against fellow Belgian Lukaku and nods it down. And you just wanted it more than Lukaku there, did Iketlare. Iketlare. He's waiting for Madueke to make a run, which he does get in the end. And here's Noni Madueke. He's not quite got Iheanacho with him. So he cuts it back to Charles. Iketlare! Oh, just over the bar by the Belgian. Just over the bar. But 3-0 I think would have been game over. Chelsea have still got a chance to get back in it in 2-0. They have got, you know, Lukaku up top, remember. They got away with them. Here's Azpilicueta. Oh, off the foot of Barnes, not enough. Kante, a goal for Chelsea would be massive, and Lukaku hits one at half-time. That's a big goal for Chelsea going into that second half. Romelu Lukaku with a shot, and Romelu Lukaku with a finish. Easy finish, really, for a player of his quality. We stood off him with Soyuncu, I think it was. Once you stand off Lukaku, he's got to get tighter to him. Got to get tighter to him. That allows Lukaku to smash that one in the top right-hand corner. It's a really good finish. A really, really good finish from Lukaku in there. And Kasper Schmeichel just couldn't get anywhere near it. So that is half-time. 2-1 we do lead. 2 really good goals. Madueke has been ridiculously good down his right side. Quieted up towards the end of the second half. We need to get him as involved as much as we can, really. Lukaku there will be happy with his shot and goal. Got 2 options here. He's gone to Justin out wide. Justin. Madueke. Tillemans. Wilfred Ndidi with a hit. Good save from Edouard Mendy. Time and space there to shoot. Might have been able to get a bit closer. Romelu Lukaku comes off. And on comes Timo Werner, who's very good on FIFA. In real life, he's not, but on FIFA, he's ridiculously good. And that cross goes straight into the hands of Edouard Mendy. It was aiming to Soyuncu. Into Noni Madueke, who's got the pace and chill, I can tell you that. Madueke to Harvey Barnes, and Barnes puts his strike over the top of the crossbar. Great work from Madueke again. This shot from Barnes was just over the bar there. But 3-1 and that's game over. Daka's on for Iheanacho, a bit more pacing behind. A bit more intensity in the press as well from Patson Daka. Ooh, a little nutmeg by Chilwell and Daka there. Got lucky Ben Chilwell, he's had a poor game. And that is full time. A 2-1 win over Chelsea will take us above them in the table. We are 6th, they're 5th, so we're at least 5th position. Depending on what happened between 3rd and 4th, we could be back in that top 4 again. Probably for the first time this season, actually, back in it again. Have we even been in the top 4 at all this season? I'm not quite sure, but that puts us back in the top 4, I believe, anyway. Madueke, ridiculous performance from this young man. What a signing. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And comment down below anything. I'll always try and answer your questions, answer anything you comment. We'll see you guys next time.